Picture this: a sprawling Australian farm, once a major contributor to greenhouse gas emissions, now stands as a beacon of hope in the fight against climate change. Imagine fields of golden wheat swaying in the breeze, powered by renewable energy, and cattle grazing on lush pastures that capture more carbon than they emit. This isn't science fiction, it's the reality of carbon-neutral farming, and it's happening right now in the heart of Australia. Welcome to the Fields of Innovation YouTube channel. Smart farming starts here. Discover the future of agriculture, where we share information about technology applied in agriculture. Today, we're diving into a groundbreaking case study that's reshaping our understanding of sustainable agriculture. Agriculture has long been a significant source of global greenhouse gas emissions, with livestock, methane, fertilizer use, and energy-intensive practices taking a heavy toll on our planet. But as climate change threatens food production, the urgency to reduce these emissions has never been greater. Enter carbon-neutral farming, a revolutionary approach that balances emissions with reductions and offsets. This isn't just a theoretical concept, it's a tangible reality that's proving farming can both feed the world and help mitigate climate change. Our case study provides concrete evidence that sustainable farming isn't a distant dream, but an achievable goal we can implement today. Let's set the scene. Our story unfolds on a mixed-use farm in Australia, a country renowned for its vast agricultural landscapes and challenging climate conditions. This farm, like many others, initially grappled with a hefty carbon footprint stemming from energy consumption, livestock, methane, and fertilizer emissions. The farmers faced a perfect storm of challenges: unpredictable yields, soaring energy costs, and growing consumer demand for sustainably produced food. These pressures became the catalyst for a remarkable transformation. So, how did this Australian farm achieve the seemingly impossible feat of carbon neutrality? The answer lies in a multifaceted approach that combined cutting-edge technology with time-honored farming wisdom. First on the agenda was a major overhaul of the farm's energy sources. Solar panels and wind turbines now harness the abundant Australian sunshine and wind, powering most of the farm's operations. But that's not all. The farm went a step further by converting crop and animal waste into bioenergy, significantly reducing its reliance on fossil fuels. Water management, a critical issue in drought-prone Australia, received a high-tech makeover. Smart irrigation systems were implemented, not only conserving precious water resources, but also slashing electricity consumption for pumping. This dual benefit of resource conservation and emissions reduction exemplifies the synergies possible in sustainable farming. The farm also embraced the precision agriculture revolution. Advanced sensors and satellite mapping technologies now guide the application of fertilizers and pesticides with pinpoint accuracy. This targeted approach has dramatically cut waste and reduced emissions, proving that sometimes less really is more when it comes to agricultural inputs. But reducing emissions was only half the battle. The farm recognized the immense potential of its land to actively remove carbon from the atmosphere. An ambitious reforestation project saw trees planted strategically around the property. These green sentinels not only absorb CO, but also serve as windbreaks and create habitats for local wildlife, enhancing biodiversity. The soil itself became a powerful ally in the quest for carbon neutrality. The farmers adopted practices like cover cropping and reduced tillage, which boost organic matter in the soil. This not only improves soil health but also increases its capacity to store carbon, turning the very ground beneath our feet into a natural carbon sink. Even the grazing patterns of livestock were reimagined. Rotational grazing techniques were implemented, allowing pastures time to recover between grazing periods. This approach not only enhances soil carbon storage but also improves animal health and productivity, a win-win for the farm and the environment. At the heart of this transformation lies a sophisticated network of digital tools and data analytics. Artificial intelligence and Internet of Things sensors work tirelessly, tracking methane emissions, soil moisture levels, and energy consumption in real time. This wealth of data empowers the farmers to make swift, informed decisions, optimizing resource use across the entire operation. But the farm's commitment to transparency doesn't end there. Blockchain technology has been harnessed to provide an unassailable record of carbon credits, ensuring accountability and opening up new opportunities in carbon markets. By seamlessly blending high-tech solutions with traditional farming practices, the farm has created a system that not only measures and verifies its sustainability progress, but also monetizes it. Now, you might be wondering, does all this environmental goodwill come at the cost of profitability? The answer is a resounding no. While the initial transition to carbon neutrality required significant investment, the long-term economic benefits have been substantial. Renewable energy installations have slashed energy bills, while precision farming techniques have significantly reduced input costs. Moreover, the farm has tapped into new revenue streams by selling carbon credits and marketing its products under eco-friendly labels. These green credentials have attracted environmentally conscious consumers willing to pay premium prices, proving that sustainability and profitability can go hand in hand. Of course, the journey to carbon neutrality wasn't without its challenges. Financial barriers posed a significant hurdle, especially for smaller farms with limited access to capital. The technical complexity of new systems demanded extensive training and expert support. Balancing productivity with sustainability goals required careful management and constant fine-tuning. However, the key lesson learned was that a gradual, step-by-step approach made the seemingly insurmountable goal achievable. Starting with energy efficiency measures before moving on to carbon sequestration efforts allowed the farm to build momentum and see tangible results along the way. Collaboration with government programs and research institutions also proved invaluable, providing crucial support and expertise. The implications of this Australian case study extend far beyond its borders. It serves as a blueprint for how agriculture can adapt to the realities of climate change while remaining productive and profitable. For Australia, it signals a shift towards climate-smart agriculture that could enhance the country's competitiveness in global food markets. On an international scale, it demonstrates that similar strategies can be replicated worldwide, especially when backed by supportive policies, innovative technologies, and market incentives that reward sustainable practices. As we conclude our journey through this remarkable case study, one powerful message stands out. Carbon neutrality in agriculture is not just a lofty ideal. It is an achievable reality through innovation, investment, and unwavering commitment. This Australian farm has shown us that it is possible to bridge the gap between food production and climate action, paving the way for a more sustainable future. Now, it's time for action. We invite you to reflect on how the lessons from this case study could be applied to farms in your own region. What small steps could lead to big changes? How can we support farmers in making this crucial transition? By sharing this story, we can inspire and encourage broader adoption of sustainable farming practices around the world. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, leave a comment with your thoughts, and share this video to spread awareness about the exciting future of farming. Together, we can cultivate a greener, more sustainable world, one farm at a time.